Hi, good evening. Sorry we had a little hiccup on the road. Um, my name is Anaida, and I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, a natural solutions wizard, a holistic health practitioner, a registered nurse, and all things nature lover. And today we are going to talk about the most important aspect of our life that is being taken for granted in medicine, metabolic health. And I welcome you to our class. And my friend Gabriela is going to introduce herself.
Yes, and I was just doing a little bit technicalities in there, and I just posted something in Facebook. So we were trying to host this in Facebook. So thank you for all of you that are watching this. I am a wellness advocate in doTERRA as well, and my background is I'm a yoga instructor. I've been, been supporting and helping a lot of people into how to live their best lives. And today I'm very excited and happy to be here with Anaida, that is a good friend of mine, and that it is amazing that we can collaborate and learn from each other and support each other. So let me see. Let me share the screen that we're going to be talking about, right?
So Gabriela and I and some of our thousands of fortunate people who are also wellness advocates and who are teachers and oil lovers were attending a convention a few weeks ago, and we were able to get our hands on Metapower, and today's class is dedicated to Metapower. So I personally myself have been using Metapower already for 10 days to be precise. The routine is incredible. It's easy. I love to snack on something in the middle of the day. I like to have coffee, something sweet or chocolate. I haven't had sugar craving since then. My food intake obviously reduced by probably half. And all I want to eat is healthy, wholesome food. And it just keeps on going better and better and better each day. Do you want to tell me how you feel, Gabriela, since you also have been on Metapower already?
Yes, I'm feeling amazing. And yes, I started a week ago. And the fact is that I came back from convention with this line of products that you're seeing here that we're going to talk about it. I started when I got to Miami, back from the trip. So I started like 3 days or 4 days after you, just because I wanted to start with my mom. My mom is 79-year-old and she's visiting. And I had one whole kit of these products with me for her. So the two of us started at the same time, and I wanted to inspire her to see how did she feel as she was taking it. And definitely is like the two of us have noticed difference in many different ways. And but most importantly, it's like this is all about in improving your life, getting the most out of your life. Like really is like is about the eating, is the energy, is the sleep. It's my mom's joints in 9 days. They're not squeaking and cracking, and she's 79. And yesterday, since our community was talking about it, anybody over 60, has it noticed that their joints are not more squeaking? And now it's like, or like, just that crunchy, funny sound. And I turned to her and I said, hey, how are your knees? And she's like, what do you mean? And I said, bend your knees a little bit. Are they cracking? And she's like, oh, they're not. And that's just to mention something one of my clients, she told me, what are you doing to your face? Because it's looking amazing, your skin. And I'm like, it's only been 5 days. So why don't we get into that, Anaida?
Let's do it.
I call her Anya, so it's the same person.
Yeah, Anya is what my close family and friends call me.
Can you see the screen, right?
I sure do. Now I do.
All right.
Oh, can you go back to the other screen real quick so we can go over real quick of what Metapower system is all about. So what's Metapower system? We have the most incredible collagen, which we'll talk about in details. We have what's called a Metapower gum, which helps you reduce sugar cravings and all types of food and curb your hunger. We also have Metapower beetlets, which you can just take few under your tongue, and also will help you with cravings and appetite. And also the oil, the most important metabolic blend, which you add into your water. You can also apply it on your skin, and soft gels you take throughout the day, and the capsule, the Metapower Assist, which is the big guy with the muscles. All right, so that's just a briefly of what it is.
So the question that we want to ask you here is like, what is preventing you from living your best life, you know, your fullest best life? Is it that you don't have energy, that you are probably, you know, not happy with your weight, the mood swings, the sleep pattern, the clarity, your stress levels? So we invite you to evaluate in all these areas, how are you feeling in a scale of 1 to 10? Maybe 10 is the optimal, or 1 is like, you know, not as great. So is your stress very well managed? You give yourself a 10, or is your sleep very good? Maybe you have a 10, but evaluate that. How is your happy level of, you know, your contentment with your weight, you know? And also let's consider this, you know, all the things that combine into your stress levels, your brain fog, you know, the overexposure to toxins, or the lack of nutrition that is, you know, of good quality. Evaluate all that, because all of these areas are
a standard regular person living in the States and having a Western diet and the lifestyle that we tend to have, busy, stressful, lack of sleep, will at least have 3, if not 5 of those factors: lack of energy, overweight, mood, unstable mood, problems with sleep, focus and clarity, and an ongoing stress. Even if you're not in America, the world is not at its best right now. We're all going through a lot of transformation. So what is costing you? Ask yourself a question. What is costing you to live, to thrive, to be fully motivated, upbeat, happy? You know, I would say, you know, would you relate to that we are very energetic, very happy people, high vibrational beings? Would you say that we are, Gabriela?
Yeah, it's like all of this can be like, you know, really challenging, and that you don't understand how much it is. And hey, I'm gonna put it here, like being totally transparent and being honest. I'm promoting health and wellness.
Yes.
And my stress and my emotional and mental level sometimes is very tiring, because I'm always on the go and I have a hard time resting. It's like, I don't know how to rest. I have to admit, and I'm being bold, open here. So what is it costing you? I mean, it's really hard for me to stay still, and I know that I should get more rest in my life.
I know. My girl is like a 21-year-old. She never stops. We spend some time together. In the morning, she wakes up earlier than me. She's on her yoga mat. She's making coffee, and all day we're running around. But, you know, that's what 21-year-old does without taking any supplements and having any stress in their lives. And we're not 21 anymore. So let's talk about this metabolic health, guys. A lot of us don't understand what it entails to have a functional, optimal metabolic health, but majority of people, 3 in 5 adults, get diagnosed with high blood pressure, hypercholesterolemia, some kind of cardiovascular condition. That's 3 in 5, and not to mention diabetes is a major problem in this country. There's so many people that are pre-diabetic or diabetic, and that's metabolism, my dear. So it is scary to see that 6.8% of adults are affected by a metabolic health issue. Yeah. And it's chronic.
And it's crazy. So imagine 7 in 100 people, their optimal health.
And it's something that's really preventative. And because we're being poisoned in this country, and I guess the rest of the world, I should not be so harsh on the States. I love this country. Yeah, so it's time to take control over your health and what you put in your mouth and how you live your life from this point on.
And I want to add on here, Anya, that the more that you mistreat your body, the more that you feed it the wrong food, the more that you deal with the stress, the more that you are overweighting yourself, the more than, all that we were talking about is like the worse that it's getting with years, right? Your body starts to deteriorate more and more. It's like a machine that the more you hit it with age, the worse you're gonna have your years to come.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and that's a wellness lifestyle. What is your lifestyle? It's not just take great supplements and then, continue eating greasy, sugar infested food. That's not it. With the lifestyle, we're looking at the broad picture as a holistic health. You have to look at it entire picture. So food is our medicine. It is number one, the most important medicine. It is important to eat foods that are filled in nutrients, greens and vegetables, really good quality meat. Moving your body is also as important. If you don't like to go to the gym, stretch on your mat, go for a walk. Stress management, a lot of problems arise from stress. We have to manage our stress daily, reduce the toxicity level. We have a class separate on that, just how to lay low of toxins that interrupt your endocrine systems, which disturb your hormones, also lead to diabetes and all the other stuff, cardiovascular issues. Self-care. How do you feel on your clarity? How do you sleep and how do you love yourself? Because you do have to love yourself. And medical care. How often you go for checkups, if you monitor your blood pressure and if you look after yourself in that way. So all of this is a broad spectrum. This is lifestyle, wellness lifestyle, and it's important.
So the foundation, as Anya said, is about, having a healthy nutrition, having the healthy habits. And here we're going to talk about that. So for some of you that are already probably known of the doTERRA products, you might see these familiar, images in here. So let's talk about that. The good nutrition is the number one step to your good health. So here we're having obviously this beautiful image of all good foods, and that's what Anya was talking about. So, Anya, you want to talk about this?
Oh yeah, the best vitamins on the market. I can't even call them vitamins because they're a lifelong vitality system. We have a variety of omegas in our vitamins. It's the dark brown gel bean looking. I take 2 to 4 a day, depending on how I'm feeling. But just the 2 of them a day, they do it justice for me. Microplex is the one in the center, in the middle. That's filled rich in vitamins, minerals, and all other metabolic ingredients. And a very unique blend of DNA protective, antioxidant, immune support function capsule is alpha CRS. Alpha CRS is so unique that you won't find anywhere else but in doTERRA. It is invented by our scientists and non-doctors specifically to protect your DNA, your cellular structure from breaking down, which leads to inflammation, anti-inflammatory diseases, cancers of all sorts, and so forth. So lifelong vitality is fundamental for you to improve your metabolic system and overall entire health.
And yeah, I want to highlight that a lot of people were not necessarily very open or consider ever taking supplementation. I was one of those. And until I started to try it, it's like, because I eat very healthy, I eat a lot of vegetables, and I eat very good diet. But the fact of the matter is that our grounds have been obviously overused, and the apple of today doesn't have the same nutrition that we used to have back in the
our food,
1940s.
You're breaking up, and you bring up a great point. Many people are skeptics. They don't feel they need to supplement because we eat a good diet, but unfortunately our produce are infested by glyphosates, glucophage, like pesticides, not enough nutrients in the soil itself to have nutrient rich ingredients. So that's why supplementation is extremely important, aside from eating good food. Good point there, Gabriela.
Thank you. So yeah. Your body has the amazing capacity to thrive when you give it what it needs. I mean,
that's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that.
Let's go back into the whole, fact that all ancestral medicine used to come from earth and nature. And those practices of Indian medicine, Chinese medicine, I mean, all the
Ayurveda, a traditional Hindu medicine.
And like I'm from Mexico, all the remedies, from the Korean, the Aztecs, the Latin cultures, and then you go into other regions in the world, everybody has the traditions of the grandmothers And if you talk to people, it's like, oh yeah, they will give me this tea, or they will give me this root, or we know that garlic does this. So it's nature. Give your body, what it needs, so it will thrive. What about these two, Anya?
Oh, best friend a person can have. In addition to lifelong vitality, yeah, all we do all day, Gabriela, is pop pills. Pop pills, but the good ones.
Only the good ones. That's the best thing you said. Only this is like good health.
So ladies and gentlemen, what happens after 25 years of age? Our cellular production reduces drastically, and our liver is a very important organ. It helps the production of red blood cells. It detoxifies a lot of things in our body. And so terazymes are the enzymes, digestive enzymes that help to break down our food for a stomach not to overwork and not to have stagnation, and also give some vitality, some chi energy in the gut to digest the food, and helps the liver to excrete and break down the toxins. So that's Terrazyme. And we have Terrazyme with every meal, 1 to 2 capsules. MPB Assist is a probiotic formula. It's a very unique formula. As you notice, it has a little liquid and a green dual capsule in it. So it's a great, amazing probiotic. I give it to my daughter as well, 1 capsule a day. She's 8 years old. I kind of started introducing the adult stuff, and she takes her Terrazymes also. And our pets do too, right? You give it to your dog also.
I give it to my dog too.
Yeah.
So we take this obviously to combine with the supplementation that we talk, the antioxidants. So we take this to obviously to Terrazymes to absorb, to process, to digest, to detox, and the PBSs to support our health in the gut and boost our immunity. So what is the metabolic health and why it's so important? Anya?
Do you want me to hit that? Right.
Sure.
So metabolism goes hand in hand with aging. Every time we have a spike of insulin in our body, we age. At that point in time, we age. And because unfortunately our food is made out of processed sugars for the most part, our insulin goes out of imbalance. Metabolism is also what helps us generate the energy for the movement. ATP, it's the cycle that it gives you more energy. On a cellular level, there are functions such as mitochondria that contributes to metabolic health. And with proper movement, diet, reduction of stress, supplementation, we can control and improve our metabolic health. We can contribute to slowing down the aging process, helping our joints and tendons to move freely, have a better looking, firm skin, and so forth. So that's the metabolic health. Oh, and one more important thing is metabolic health is also responsible for the way you look, the shapes that you are.
I want to say something that since we started talking about this line of product, the MetaPower and the metabolic health, is I've been studying it a lot and understanding a little bit more. And the best way that I learned it in our convention was like, as they told us, check this out. imagine that your body is a car. And imagine that you're feeding it with good gasoline or poor gasoline. Are you going to put the best quality of oil or the worst quality of oil? And they explain us that every time that you have a high spike of sugar, when you go super high on the sugar because you skip a meal and then you go for a chocolate bar, or you didn't eat enough, I mean, for whatever reasons, right? Like you didn't eat, or you ate all that stuff, and then you just go into that whole spikes of the blood sugar. What happens is that imagine that you accelerate your car, a new car, a new engine, and you just like accelerate, but in a second, you just like hit the brakes and stop the car. And that's what the insulin does into your body. The insulin is the chemical that our body produces for your sugar not to go to the super high and become diabetic in a second, right? So that's why. I mean, and here I'm talking to myself as I understand it, because maybe not everybody's gonna understand the whatever you said, mitochondria.
Can I ask you, have you noticed your craving patterns? Like since you start? None, zero. And I will be honest, I don't know if whoever doesn't feel comfortable with this. When women go through their cycles, when we're on their moon cycle, we tend to crave excessive foods and carbohydrates or sweet and sugar and chocolates and so forth. Zero, like absolutely none. And I'm in love. Like, I swear to God, if I only need to eat twice a day, only healthy food, like this is the best.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed it myself too, that it's like, I came back and I still had a little bit of like, healthy options for, dessert. We've been skipping those. And it's been my mom and myself, it's like we had a little bit of like, we've had still ice cream for the last 3 months, like 3 weeks. And then it's like, oh,
nothing. My kid gives me, Mommy, you want a gummy? You want ice? I was like, I don't want any of that. Yeah. Nothing. It's amazing.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. Let's talk a little bit more about it. So it's like, so your metabolic health and your metabolic age are inseparable. That's what we were talking about before, right? So yeah. As you age, your metabolic function will age. As Anya said, everything that is like weight, energy, body composition, shape, and sleep, and the cognitive performance, your memory track, what you will recall, your concentration, your focus, it starts declining when you turn 25. So yeah. Those are the 5 pillars of the metabolic health.
You still don't feel it at 25. You don't. You get to feel it close to 38, 40 years old, but it starts at 25. And then you notice like the wrinkles, and then, if you do consume alcohol, you get a hangover, you do get lazy, you skip a workout. Yeah.
Let's talk about in here is like a lot of our training and people that are like learning about this is like they made this comparison. How many people that they might be exactly the same age and they look completely different? And I was having that conversation with my mom. She's met a few people that are like younger than her, but she looks better physically and in her structure. And it's about nutrition. It's eating right, sleeping, and all of these things that we're talking about.
And Gabriela, fortunately or unfortunately, this is the line of work that I do, and I'm surrounded by people who are not educated properly in this sphere that we are educating, the education that we're providing to our communities, to be an advocate for yourself. It is honestly not as difficult as you think it is. It's a lifestyle and it's a habit, and it's the best thing you can do for yourself. So yeah, start just by supplementing at least, and then you'll see how your cravings will reduce, and then you're going to want to do more, and then you're going to want to move, and you're going to want to do yoga, and then start doing mindful things and meditate and be happy. And it all takes a process, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a chart that we want just to compare. Like what we're talking with all of this is like the age will be in this, I'm sorry, in the line in the bottom, I believe. And then it's like what we're seeing is that, you know, the health span starts to decrease with age. But we're seeing that the normal people will be in the gray line. The people that will have athlete lifestyles, let's call it that way, the people that has always been very healthy, always eating and like training and controlling their mind. Imagine an Olympian, when they're still 60 or 70, they're into this line of orange, that they continue to have a good quality of life. But they're saying that the last years of your life, the last 8 years of your life, will be in poor conditions. So don't we want to have those 8 last years to be in the most smoothest way, instead of being over medicated in extreme pain and without the possibilities to move alone and to do your own things? I mean, and I think that one of the hardest parts of somebody being unhealthy is having their conscience and being in the unfortunate condition and not being able to eat on their own, go to the bathroom, clean themselves, or even, you know, grab something. So I want a life that I can do all of that. And I want a life that I can still move, walk, go to the beach and swim as long as I can. So that's what we're doing here. Expand into that break by improving your health and your life. So what if you get this little gap of a better life improvement? Start now.
Yep.
So here are what we're talking about. What is Meta Power, Ania?
Okay, Meta Power. So the oil that you see has amazing ingredients. Meta Power consists of my favorite grapefruit oil, lemon oil, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. And this little cocktail is amazing with fat burning, improves metabolism, accelerates it, curbs appetite and different kinds of cravings. And as simple as just adding it to your water. You don't have to do anything extra. Just add it to your water, drink your water throughout the day. You can also apply this oil topically on your skin to reduce cellulite with oil. You could use it if you're dry brush. That's great for your lymphatic system to break down and flush. The lymphatic system is also really important. Also, the assist, the capsule of Meta Power and the gels, very, very, very amazing technology here. It prevents new fat cells from maturing, and it also breaks down the lipids, the cells that filled with fat, basically. So literally will just dissolve your fat. And I see it by when I pinch my skin, Like it used to be firmer before because it was fat and muscle. Now the fat is not there and I touch it and it's softer. And of course you need to work out and
Anya, you're saying exactly what my mom told me.
yeah.
She told me it's like, I'm feeling the skin is looser.
Yeah.
And she's been trying to lose the last few pounds that at 78, 79, she hasn't been able to really get rid of them. And I noticed that my skin was getting tighter, so it's getting closer to my body.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's only been a week for us, like 10 days.
Oh, I can't wait to see the results after 60, 90 days. Like, I just can't wait to share these before and after pictures.
I want to say before we go to the next slide, so this oil is the foundation of the Meta Power, it's the metabolic blend, and it comes in the beadlet, so it's like a quarter of a drop of this oil, or these Meta Power soft gels, that for those of you that do not like the taste of this oil, hey.
Which is delicious, absolutely.
Pop a capsule that is like you just swallow it and it's making it good for you, and then you just use the oil to rub it on your skin to absorb and do the same benefit, because the oils penetrate into your body and you get those benefits. The white packet is like chewing gum.
How do you like this gum?
I'm not a big gum chewer, but
I almost went through my whole pack.
Oh, there you go.
I love it.
I can sell it to you.
I'll buy it.
So, because it's still not in the market, that's why we're doing these jokes. It's gonna be available just in October. So she cannot get more, I cannot get more until Saturday or Sunday plus the shipping time. So the Meta Power Assist, this is another capsule that is different from the oil itself. This the Meta Power Assist, as you see here, is going to be a capsule that contains multiple natural compounds of, products that enhance, the blood sugar regulation. And I forgot what is the product that it's on it, but I'm trying to read it here and I don't see it.
So this is not a gel. This is an actual capsule with herbs that has an ability to burn the fat, reduce the glucose spike, support healthy blood sugar, and also helps to break down the carbs when you consume like starchy foods.
Yes, something that is amazing about this is that when you're consuming your fast carb, or let's call it the, how do you call it? The simple carbs, okay? Not the complex. Let's talk about the complex carb is sweet potato, it is rice, those that are like good nutrition that, beets, roots, grains, like, beans, garbanzo, all of those are like the, as I was saying, complex carbohydrates. Those take longer in your body to be processed and digested, and your blood sugar stays in a more flat way. And this capsule will help to regulate and transform those that are flour, sugar, that are not necessarily the natural good carbs, that they're like the fast carbs or the simple carbohydrates. It's gonna manage them and digest them as a slow carb processing. So it's gonna help you to stay full. And that's why this capsule, we take it with the largest meal, and we take it 30 minutes before our meal. So the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tell me if you were on a hunt for a good quality collagen, I mean, it is so cool to see these people add collagen to their coffee, and everyone is saying that, oh, you have to have a wild caught marine collagen or grass fed cow. Well, let me tell you, it is super difficult to create high quality collagen that your body is going to break down and absorb without any damage to your kidney. As a matter of fact, I have known few people with bad results to reaction to collagens that are on the market, which advertise to be really good and clean, but not really. Metapower collagen is consists of a really fancy Italian fish, wild caught marine fish from designer fish from Italy. It doesn't taste like fish whatsoever. It tastes like orange, it tastes like grapefruit. And the best part about it, it has different types of collagen, 9 types of collagen. That's how much of a different strands of collagen our body actually needs and has inside of us. And also it has a what's called an anti-aging element, a chemical that's called NAD plus nano. I forgot the
Coming
name.
in the next slide, NMN.
It's nicotine and anyways, let's go to the next.
Coming to the next one. What I want to highlight here is that this one, it's absorbent. This one, it can be absorbed 12 times more than any collagen in the market. And it's like, it contains 9 different collagens that none of the products out there contains this high quality. It is to the level that it can be absorbed, but also highlighting that collagen, it's a protein that our body needs.
Oh, it's responsible for a lot of things: brittle hair, soft nails, bones and joints, soft tissues, flawless skin. Yeah. And
I mean, everything that is joint related, I mean, like ligaments, tendons,
soft tissue, yeah.
Hair, nails, skin, and even, you know, the cells internally in our body.
Yeah.
Right? So these are the 9 types of the collagen included into the doTERRA new Metapower. I mean, here's the numbers, you know, 1, 2, 4, whatever the numbers are. But it's like the best of doTERRA doing this, and it's like, that's why we love doTERRA. Check this out. It's like every single collagen is different for every different category. So the number 1 is like related to skin and beauty. The number 2 is bone protection and maintain the component of the cartilage. Number 4 is dermis and epidermis. Number 5 stabilizes the structure of collagen 1 and 2. Number 6, muscle function and cell membranes, and inhibits the cell apoptosis to oxidative stress. Collagen type 9, cartilage, grow plates, how do you call it, plates, joints, and intervertebrate disc. So imagine anybody that had any problem with the vertebrae, inflammation of this, maybe you should start taking this collagen, right? Anybody that had surgery, broken bone, broken cartilage, broken tendon, all of this. Support in the normal brain, collagen, whatever, fibrillins, and whatever is the last one, of course, you know, like cell growth.
And cell differentiation, that's when your cells divide to form, it's like stem cells basically. The people, you know, and aging population that most commonly suffer from osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, they need that collagen. It's phenomenal. It's just something. I mean, look at these ingredients. Besides all the 9 collagens, it also has hyaluronic acids. Ladies, those of you who don't want to age, you all use hyaluronic acid. Oh, nicotinamide mononucleotide. That's what NMN stands for. And NMN is one of the components in our body that responsible for aging. Biotin for the quality of your hair and nails. Vitamin C for the skin glow. Sea buckthorn, and a lot of other goodness. Say hi, Anessa.
Hi.
Hi, Anessa.
Yeah. So it's a phenomenal product. It's a one-of-a-kind product. I don't think there is a collagen like this on the market.
I mean, it's amazing that, you know, in a collagen powder, they put all of these ingredients that are great for anything that is related into restoring your body, restoring. So we already talked about the nutrition, right? We talk about it eating healthy, but now we are like, you're going to take your supplements, you're going to eat right, you're going to do your smart choices, but then support your body with this Meta Power Advantage that is the collagen boosted with the NNM and the NAD. And this is going to help you the results of the internal, you know, the micronutrition that your body needs and your collagen. This is amazing, amazing. And it's not just a collagen in the market that you're just buying that is like probably, you know, bad quality, that they said that some of the times it comes already pasteurized and it lost the power of the collagen purpose of having it, you know, protein that we need into our body. And we need this. Thank you, doTERRA, for bringing this.
Oh my God. Honestly, I think it's the best company I've been ever devoted to. And I don't just like give my all into absolutely anything, but this company is worth to receive the kind of support that we give, because it gives back to us 1,000 more %.
I want to highlight again before we move forward that doTERRA has been working in all of this metabolic system, because it is a system, for 5 years. And that's why they've come to, and it's amazing to be here. So not to make it so much longer, let's summarize a little bit. So let's think about, you know, Meta Power 30 days challenge. Our community is going to have a 30-day challenge starting in October the 17th. As we said, these products are going to be available in the market in October the 1st. So we want to invite you, whoever is already part of our community and part of our customers. If you already have an account, you can, you have already your supplements, your LLV, and think of your lifelong vitality pack as the one that is talking about your micronutrients and your optimal nutrition. And you're gonna add your Meta Power in optimizing, or what is the macronutrients that your body needs, and it's gonna obviously boost your metabolism. So if you want to join us in this transformation, it's not about just like if you want to lose the weight, you know, it's like if you have extra pounds that you want to lose, you're gonna lose them. The system will help you in combination with all the products together. It's not that you're just gonna start and make your own blend of your 4 different oils, because they also have created the formula with particular and a specific ratio of value of each oil that put in the blend. That is like, that's how it works, because this is an oil blend that they created in the past, and they just optimize it after 5 years, and that's where we are. So the routine You want to talk about the routine a little bit, Anya?
The routine can be customized also, however, to your own needs and how your body responds. It's very individual to each person, because we are all different and we accept and react to things differently also. We do add every morning before we have anything in the morning, we drink warm water with lemon, but now we have Metapower oil, which is substitute lemon, although you can add lemon too. So you have your water, and then you have a dose of lifelong vitality. For some people, I recommend to have breakfast before that, and one gel, soft gel of Metapower. Remember, it's a gel and it's not the capsule. Capsule you only have once a day. And during the day before lunch, you continue drinking water, of course, with Metapower, which will help you reduce your cravings. You could take a second dose of lifelong vitality as needed. I only take it once a day, and it's just enough for me. And then upon your digestive issues, whether or not you need additional digestive help, you take a Digestion capsule. Of course, you have your lunch and you take Terrazyme, which is the enzymes for the liver and metabolic health to break down the food. Before whether the lunch or dinner is one of your biggest meals, you will take a capsule of Metapower Assist. So it's one capsule a day and it's 15 to 30 minutes before your biggest meal. So whether it is the lunch time or dinner for you, it's up, you decide. And then you also can take either a piece of gum after lunch or continue a little beetlet or a gel gel capsule, I want to say all the time. And for the evening time, all done. So did I miss the
enzymes? Enzymes in every meal, of course we do.
Well, yeah, that I mentioned, but what about the collagen?
It started in the morning, the advantage.
The advantage. Okay, so that, yeah, sorry, I missed that. So yeah, after the water, you do the collagen in the morning, sorry. The evening time, you can take either a gel or a beetlet, or you can chew gum and continue drinking water. And then continue with the other regimen that you have. And of course, don't forget your probiotic. That's really important. And Terrazymes with dinner. So this is just an example of how potentially your intake of the supplements can look like, but it's all customized. You may or may want to take some of this out or add additional stuff in, but this is just in general.
And the best type of thing is that, well, let's go back into this. If you have not started yet with your supplements, what we want to advise you is to get started now with this kit. So you start with this first investment in September. You get the LLV. It comes with these two other products, that is the enzymes and the probiotics. And you already have here some lavender. You're going to have frankincense oil, lemon oil that we already recommended. And you can get your membership free by getting this kit. Or you can build your own and for 150 PV, and your membership will be waived. That way you will have access to doTERRA prices for wholesale, that is like 25% off for a whole year. You are not committed to have any purchase recurring on a monthly basis, but I can assure you that when you try this and you try MetaPower, you're going to continue to buy something that is good for you in a wholesale price.
I
And
just
then,
want to add real quick that this particular system, what it will do to your body as a beginner of the Terra supplement user, it will bring your body to homeostasis. It will give your body a kickstart to start detoxifying most of your organs to achieve that functional, vital functional state where your body is able to cleanse itself, heal itself, and so forth. So you're just giving your body a reset. And this is what the system does.
so what we want to highlight is that, so if you start with this system to start your body to get to the optimal level, right? You start with this kit in September, and then in the month of October, I mean, if you don't consume the LLD, get this kit into your membership if you're already a doTERRA customer. And then in October, when the MetaPower system becomes available, that it works as a whole system on itself. It's not that you're gonna try only the metabolic assist or only the collagen and you want to see the difference. It's not gonna do it. You have to take it all together. And then you buy this in the month of October and you buy it in an LRP order, and then you will get 50 points. That it's approximately $50. You get it.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about it. You get a $50, which you can get free oils or your next vitamins, whatever you want.
For your next MetaPower is coming in a half, almost, a third of the price that it's going to be for the month of November.
I wish I was a new customer. No, I don't.
Me too. No, because we wouldn't know all of this.
No.
So, anyway, so we hope that this is useful and we hope that this is inspiring you. For those that were expecting us to be watched in Facebook, sorry for that. Mercury is retro and we live in Florida and there's a hurricane somewhere.
Yeah, we have Ian visiting us. But guys, what I want to mention before we leave is that you have 30 days money back guarantee. Just in case you change your mind or you say, oh, that doesn't do it for me. Oh, I don't feel like taking so many supplements. Oh, I am good as is. Money back guarantee. Just give yourself a 30-day trial. You're not going to go back. I promise you that. I'll give you a money back guarantee.
The best thing that you can do is like invest in your health. I mean, like invest now in improving your health instead of
a Louis Vuitton bag.
paying the bills that are coming with the doctor's visit and the pain and the annoying thing of feeling sick.
It's so amazing to live a life where you thrive and nothing ever hurts and you don't have to run to the doctor or be scared of diagnosis or having to look like crap. Just give us a try, guys. You won't get disappointed. I promise you. This is the best company and amazing supplements and a lifestyle altogether.
Yes, and we just want to thank you for your patience and for joining us. And if you have any questions, if you're watching this live, you can send us messages directly. We're gonna leave here in the comments our Instagram accounts, and you can connect with us through Instagram, send us a message or our email accounts, and we'll be very happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Gabriela, your skin does look lot better. Amazing.
Thank you. Like I just removed like probably a few years with MetaPower. You look fabulous too. Well, thank you all.
Thank you all for your time. We'll share our contact. Please reach out. Any questions, consultation. I personally offer a 15-30 minute free consultation for health and wellness as a holistic registered nurse. We have a fitness instructor and yogi. To all of your needs, please don't hesitate. We're just trying to enrich our communities in a better lifestyle and healthier lifestyle. And let's do it together.
Thank you.